Relationship games. I was talking to somebody some time ago, and I do some coaching here and there, and basically, long story short, they had said, "I'm upset. My boyfriend, well, this guy I'm talking to, he left, and he's not answering my calls or something, and we separated, and I was sort of like, well, what's the deal?" And long story short, and I may have perceived her writing wrong, as happens on Facebook often when you're not using words in face to face. But she said something about I love the pursuit, and he was chasing me, but but then he went away a little bit, and I don't want to chase him. And if he wanted me, he would be chasing me. And I I told her right off the bat. I said, "You're playing games. That's your problem. That's it. That's what I got from what you had. You're playing games. Oh, he should chase me because I like the pursuit and I like to run, and he chases me, and I don't want to chase him. That's games." And she actually got upset and told me, I haven't heard this. She told me, "Get off your high horse," as if I was saying something self-righteously to her. But she had asked for my help, and that was my response quickly. Was, she said, even, you know tell me something more, tell me something more, tell me something I don't know. And I said, well, that's it. And she was like downgrading like my advice, and I was like, whoa, like that's it. So many games. Like a lot of times, and that's the issue. I heard once, make sure that your mate always loves you more than you love them. That's bullshit. That's fucking mind games. That's relationship love games. That's playing with somebody's heart. And if you're gonna play that chase game, cat and mouse, we're not fucking animals. This isn't Call of Duty. We're not playing a game. You're not running. If you like somebody and you really want to be with somebody and you really feel that, and you feel that it's a mature love you have, not some stalkerish codependence issue thing, you should do what you can to keep that person. It's not about chasing. It's not about the pursuit. It's not about, well, are they, putting in this much and I'm putting in this much? No, like if you really want somebody, then try to get them. Don't play fucking games. It doesn't make any damn sense. Um, so quickly, that was that. And I had posted on Facebook, as I usually do, what should tonight's video blog be about? And somebody, a friend of mine, she said, how about dickhead husbands who have great wives who do everything for them and they go and cheat on them? Good one. Because you know what? I do always say to people, stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason. One stereotype I can say is legitimate, because I am a man, and I won't let people go get offended and say, "Oh, you said this about women or the other colors or something." No, men, like I said in another video, we are. I'm not gonna say sexual predators because that makes it sound like we have a sexual deviance problem where we fuck kids and stuff, and that's not me. That's disgusting. But we're lions. We're lions, and as animals do, and as lions of the jungle, that's what we want to do. We want to pounce, right? Well, the issue here is some men can't be a lion in a relationship. They can't. How do I explain that? They can't separate the animal from the heart of a human in a relationship. Where, for instance, I am a sexual person. I am very, 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 very much so. And when I'm single, it's a different story, because I'm pretty open with that. But if I was in a relationship, I would know how to shut the having to fuck everyone thing down, or trying to flirt with everybody down, because I would know that I would have a person there, and I would still be a lion, but with the person that I'm with. And the problem with a lot of men is they can't shut that off. They can never shut that pimping game off. Um, and yeah, we always give credit to them, and there's a time where pimping isn't so funny, especially if you're hurting someone. Um, and and that's the issue. I've met a lot of women, and I've seen a lot of it in my personal life, a lot online, a lot with people I know. I gave them one chance, I gave them two chances, I gave them three chances, um, and he's still doing it. Well, the thing is, cheating is an addiction. It is an addiction like anything else. And if a man hasn't dealt with his own shadow, his own darkness, his own sins, if you will, his own real big issues, that's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. Oh, I gave him 3 times. Yeah, well, if he hasn't looked at himself in the mirror and said, wow, this is really bad to be so treacherous to somebody, then he's going to be a cheater. So most of the times I would suggest to women, if they do cheat, you should probably let them go. I mean, I'm a prime example that people can change and men can change because I was a cheater my whole life. I've said this a million times on everything. And I stopped because I hit a road when I started looking at myself and I said, if I want somebody to be truthful to me, I don't want that to definitely I don't want that to happen to me. I can't do that to somebody. I shouldn't do that to somebody because then I'd be a hypocrite if they did it to me. So I stopped. But most people, and it's not just men, most people don't reflect on themselves like that because they want to play the blame game. You know what I mean? Um, and so why do men do that? Well, they have an absurd addiction with the vagina. It may not even be necessarily that you're not getting it at home. A lot of times it is because the man isn't getting it at home, but a lot of times it's just because the variety, the spice of it, the the animal territorial thing of grabbing as many vaginas and in other words conquering territories as they can, which is legitimate in the way of the human psyche, but it's not legitimate in the way of the heart in a relationship, you know. So you just gotta mind your P's and Q's. These are all games, relationship games. And the thing is, ladies, you have to stop complaining about these guys and oh, I always find bad guys, I always find bad guys. You pick bad guys. Most of the women I meet, they love assholes. That's your fucking fault. Okay? I'm sorry you get hurt. I'm sorry you were cheated on. I'm sorry you had a child and the person left. That's never good. I would never do that myself. Dudes I know wouldn't do that. But you're choosing these fucking people. You see nice guys all the time, but since they don't have this dominance rage that you're looking for, you fucking look past them. Well, change your perspective. As I said in another video, change your perspective, change your life. Start looking different. Look at these other guys differently. Just because a guy is nice doesn't mean he's not attractive, right? So yeah, you got hurt. Yeah, men do a lot of shitty things. So do women. They're a different style of treachery, different style of treacherous. Um, so there's a lot of games. Had to keep it short, but um, just fucking be more picky and don't drop your standards. That's basically it. You play games. If you're gonna play games and run around playing cat and mouse, chase and grab, and fucking pin the tail on the donkey, then expect for a person to leave and not come around. You know, don't sit there. What did I do? What happened? Oh, poor me. That's because you're playing fucking games. If you really love somebody, you really like somebody, tell them the truth. Be real with them, and don't make them run around and fucking walk on eggshells for you. And that's it. Bada bang.